Let's read this again. So I can understand the situation with Golden Boy Promotions, Vergil Ortiz, and why they're getting sued and why Vergil Ortiz could sue. Fighter hereby acknowledges that the promoter may enter into a single bout, multi-bout, and multi-year contract. This is the zone. The zone. I mean, this is just put it. This is Golden Boy Promotions. They're trying to get the zone deal. When a broadcaster or broadcasters in reliance on this contract agrees to the same and agrees to execute any necessary contracts or rectification or to facilitate same so long as those contracts or ratifications are not inconsistent with this agreement. Nothing here shall prevent the promoter from engaging in promotion activities for any other promotional boxers, including professional boxers in the same weight class as the fighter. That means like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We're going through this patch, whatever, but I'm still gonna be promoting Ryan Garcia. I'm going to still promoting these guys to the fullest and stuff like that. While I'm in the we're in the middle of trying to secure this network deal. You can't sue me, you can't leave me yet, you cannot terminate the contract yet because you are knowledgeable that I am trying to get these network deals. If y'all don't understand what this part of the contract means, let's break it down in details what it means. One, the fighter acknowledges and agrees that the promoter can sign a TV streaming deals that depends on this contract. The promoter is telling the fighter, I'm telling you what this means. The promoter is telling the fighter, I might use the fact that I have you under contract to sign a bigger deals with broadcasters like ESPN, The Zone, Sky Sports, pay-per-view platforms. These deals could be for just one fight, for several fights, or even a long-term deal covering multiple years. You know about this possibility. You agree that I can do it, and you're fine with me relying on our contract to get those broadcasters agreements signed. This is very important in modern boxing because promoters frequently need to show broadcasters they need control top interesting fighters in order to secure large rights, fees, exclusive streaming deals. So if Vergil Ortiz is asking for $7 million, yes, he's the fucking deserve probably even more than $7 million. As a matter of fact, give him $10 million. Let's further understand what's going on. Okay. The fighter, look, to understand the contract, I'm gonna keep on reading. The fighter promises to help make those broadcasters deals happen. If the broadcaster requires the fighter to sign a separate document, remember what I said about look, a direct agreement with the network, a ratification in an appearance release form, or something similar, the fighter must sign it, but only if that extra paperwork doesn't contradict or take away any rights, protection, money that the fighter already has in this main promotional agreement. In other words, we'll ask you to sign whatever the network needs, but we can't force you to agree to worse terms than what we already promised you here. So if Vergil Ortiz made $4.5 million versus Lubin, why the fuck is they getting a $3 million deal on the table to fight Jerome Booth Ennis? Thus, Vergil Ortiz could sue Golden Boy Promotions for breach of contract. You're not supposed to give me less. I'm giving you the example. I'm giving you the example. You're not supposed to give me less than what I made in the last fight. How do we know that Vergil Ortiz made $4.5 million? Hold on. This is Rick. This is Vergil's manager. Somebody trying to shame Vergil. Oh, you ain't made this much money. This is what Rick said today. Sorry, he just made 4.5 million and was offered the same twice in the last year. But you can't tell it, genius. These clowns, we just had two offers to fight Boost twice and said yes. And the money was more prior, and he said no. But continue, you're really smart to this person. Rick said Vergil Ortiz made $4.5 million versus Lubin. This is my PowerPoint project for y'all. Here you go. Bottom line, what this really does for each side, what's this section of the contract that we read is doing for each side. For the promoter, maximum business freedom. They can chase a big TV streaming money using the fighter as leverage. What did I say several videos ago? Last week, the week before, what I said that they're gonna need Vergil to secure this contract, Golden Boy Promotions, and they haven't secured a promotional deal with the Zone. This fight is not gonna happen until this situation is fixed, and Turkey is not funding the money. The money that was in it for the first time is not in it now, thus paying Vergil less than what he was supposed to make. Thus, he could try to terminate the contract. Remember, they got a ratification. They probably did have a ratification, and Vergil Ortiz signed off, but it can't contradict the initial agreement of the contract and how much he's supposed to get paid per fight. All right, let me keep reading. For the promoter, maximum business freedom, they can chase big TV streaming money using the fighter as leverage, get the fighters automatic cooperation on paperwork, and continue building their entire stable without restrictions. For the fighter, you basically locked in to help the promoter monetize your career through broadcasting deals, which is how most big purses get funded nowadays.
But you have some basic protection that your core deal can be secretly undermined.
So when Vergil Ortiz or any other fighter tells their promoter, hey, yo, give me this much money, bruh, because this is how much money that the broadcast is going to give you just based off me. You need me to secure the whole company, and you going to give me $3 million? Vete pa la mierda, sucio viejo. Eso es lo que Vergil Ortiz está diciendo. Vete pa la mierda, sucio viejo. I love you, pero tú no me vas a dar que $3 million a mí o $4 million. Tú me vas a dar los 7, los 10, los 20 si yo quiero.